Hey guys, and welcome back to the Simple and Beautiful Life Kitchen. My name is Shelby, and I'm the owner of Simple and Beautiful Life, and we are the home of the SaBLe Soap Company, where all of your favorite soaps come from. This is my Ed Hardy soap. I love it, even though it's scented like Ed Hardy cologne. It smells so good. And I figured today, why not make a manly Ed Hardy soap in one of my favorite band t-shirts? So that's what we're doing today. Let's get started. I bet you don't see a lot of other soap makers in band t-shirts. I know I don't. I will say though, I'm probably different than a lot of soap makers. If you're watching this and you have heard of We Came as Romans, then you'll understand. They're like the best thing ever. And they've been around for forever. When my husband and I got married, he would send me We Came as Romans songs as like our love songs. And we've been married for almost 10 years. It'll be 10 years in 18 days. And We Came as Romans they are still coming out with songs. That's impressive, and it makes me like them. So last time I made this soap, I brushed the edges of my mold with red, and the red transferred onto the soap, which is exactly what I wanted it to do. But it made packaging a little bit of a nightmare because the red would transfer onto the labels, which would look messy and have to be redone. And then the red would transfer onto the shrink wrap package, which would start to look a little messy and have to be redone. So these bars will look exactly the same or approximately the same as this, just not with the red. That was too messy. I will keep the red on the top because that's very fun and very Ed Hardy inspired. So I have my oil, I have my lye water, everything is sitting at room temperature. I am going to go ahead and color my oils first because I have 4 different colors that I want to get just right without having to race the clock that is lye water. So I'm going to start coloring the oils first. Please don't break. I don't know if you heard that, but that was the sound of my stick blender saying, I've had enough. No more. I won't take it. But it looks like we'll be doing some hand mixing, which is totally fine. Okay. I really want to use my stick blender for this, so I'm going to try again. It stirred it. Okay. So having your stick blender break in the middle, not fun. Not fun at all. I'm sure you could hear those fabulous noises it was making. Trying to let me know, hey, I'm over it. I'm done. Okay? It's been like 2 years. Get a new stick blender. Okay? I'm over it. That's what my stick blender sounds like in my head. Now we're ready to pour. Thank goodness, because although you didn't see it, it's been about 17 years worth of hand stirring, which at the beginning is relaxing and at the end is infuriating. But I have this beautiful gold color and beautiful purple, beautiful, just beautiful. Just beautiful. Now I know what you're thinking. Why have I never thought about mixing up my color in a little shot glass and using a sprayer, a spray nozzle, to shoot color on top of my soap to give it that perfect paint splatter look? And I would have to say, I don't know. Anytime I need a little splatter on top that can't be executed using my little tea strainer, that's what I go to. And it really does just give that perfect spray paint look. However, it gives a spray paint look to everything. So it's a little bit of a commitment. Once you've decided that today is a spray paint day, you've also decided that today is a deep clean day. You are not getting by with just a little wipe up. Man, I'm sad about this thing. We've made a lot of good soap together. I don't know why today it decided that it's over, but it did. That happens. Now, I'm going to continue cleaning up, and then we will be back to cut this up, which I am very excited to see how it turned out. See you in just 1 second. Okay, you ever have those moments in your adult life where you just really wish you could get away with throwing a temper tantrum? As you saw yesterday, my stick blender kind of just, and it shows in this batch, which I tried to hand stir, and it didn't get me there. This is the squishy Play-Doh soap that I have at this moment. Went ahead and cut the first loaf. It is not good. The part that was stick blended, the blue, beautiful. It looks great, and it's even swirled so nicely. It could have been so pretty. And it just smells so good. So I haven't taken this one out of the mold yet. You can also see that the top, it just kind of, that's the only way I can really describe it. It's just, so let's go ahead and cut that one. If it's anything like the first one, it's not gonna be great. This loaf is not as bad as the first one. Still not great. As frustrating as it is, this does happen, and it's kind of the reality of making soap. No matter how long you've made it, weird things can just happen. It's a chemical reaction, and sometimes the chemicals just don't feel like doing what you want them to do today. So what's my plan to fix this? Because I've had a couple bad batches lately. I think that in moving from California, where I used to make soap, I don't think I took into account the difference in humidity. I think that's made a big difference in how my soap cures. I also have had a couple of soap batches where the colors just aren't as vibrant. I think I need to rework my soap recipe a little bit take the olive oil down a notch or two, since that's more of a green oil, increase the coconut oil, increase the tallow that I use in my soap, just increase some of the lighter colored oils. I do think that it being so cool outside has affected the gel phase of my soap, which affects the vibrancy of the color. I think that's a big issue. I've never had to force gel phase, but maybe that's something that I'm gonna have to start working on. And obviously the stick blender issue really played a role in how this soap turned out. It's just how it works sometimes when you're making your own soap. Just how it works. I hope y'all have had an amazing day. I hope if you're making soap today that it just turns into the best thing ever. If it doesn't, just know you can always use it for yourself. That's always fun too, right? Right? Okay. I will see y'all next time, and I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day. I'll catch you later. Bye.